It's been a long time in the making, 40 years for me.
Just because something happens when you're young doesn't mean that the effects go unnoticed.
That's what today is all about, is all of these survivors across the entire state of New York getting their chance for justice.
It was a historic night in New York, turning into a historic day for the survivors of child sex abuse. At exactly midnight, applause rang in a year-long window for those survivors to take legal action against their abusers, no matter how long ago it happened. In the past, most victims had to file claims by the time they turned 23. As the clock hit midnight, the Child Victims Act went into effect. And right now, lawyers statewide are sorting through thousands of pages of lawsuits aimed at organizations like the church, schools, and the Boy Scouts. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Saucin in Williamsville sorting through it all.
96 alone today, right here at the offices of Steve Boyd in Williamsville. We have Steve with us this morning. Thank you for joining us. 96 just in a few hours, but you guys are expecting many, many more, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We've filed starting right at midnight, but we've also been getting phone calls throughout the weekend, and we got 6 new calls since 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So we have to meet with those clients, go through their story, vet the whole thing before we can actually put together the lawsuit documents and file more complaints. But we also have some more cases that are already in-house that we're holding up for various reasons. But my expectation is that by the end of this, between Buffalo and Rochester, we'll have 200 cases against both dioceses.
200 cases?
By the end of the window, sure.
And the window is how long exactly?
It's a 1-year window that starts today and ends August 13th next year.
Now, there's a point to having them filed pretty early on, right?
Yes, we've been told by the judges that trial dates are going to be assigned by index number, and the index numbers are chronological. So we wanted our strongest cases put first, so that they can have the earlier trial dates.
Now, there is a chance, I mean, with all of these filings happening and all of the lawsuits and the money that could be paid out, there's a chance for bankruptcy within the Buffalo Diocese, is that right?
There is, and if they do that, there'll still be settlements. There have been in the 19 other dioceses that use that strategy, but it does put an end to the discovery process, and that is a problem for us and for our clients because these folks are not really motivated by money. They're motivated by getting the story out. They want people to know what it was that happened to them. They want that form of justice, and the discovery process would stop and they wouldn't get that kind of justice if the diocese files bankruptcy.
So would you say that's basically a cop-out for the diocese?
An absolute cop-out. That we expect that what they're going to do is take this somewhat along the discovery process, and then at some point they'll file for bankruptcy. That's our expectation because that's what's been happening at other dioceses around the country.
Expecting 200 filings from this, just over 90 here just in the past couple of hours. Still a lot to cover. We're going to send it back into you guys. For now, we are live in Williamsville.
Okay, Jeff, thank you very much.